Hello students, I hope you all are doing good. So today we would be starting with a new chapter, that is chapter 11, Marketing Management. In this chapter we would be studying various things that is related to marketing, that how the marketing process happens, what all are the marketing elements that we would be discussing. Before starting the chapter, let us just briefly see that what all topics we have to cover in this particular chapter. First, we would be doing marketing. Under marketing, we would be doing the concept, features, and some important terms related to marketing. Then marketing management, concept, functions, and various philosophies of marketing management. Then marketing mix, its elements and concept. Now the various elements of marketing mix, that is product. Under product we would be doing branding, packaging and labeling. Then price, concept of price and factors affecting price decision. Then physical distribution, the concept of physical distribution, its components and channels of distribution. And the last is the promotion, concept and elements of promotion. We would be discussing advertising, personal selling, sales promotion and public relations, only the concepts of these topics. Now let us start with few important terms that are related to marketing. The first term is market. Now market is a place where buyers and sellers meet and conduct buying and selling activities. It does not necessarily mean a geographical place, that is conduct of business through telephone, mail or internet. In the modern marketing sense, it refers to a set of actual or potential buyers of a product or service, that is all customers who share a particular need or want and are able to buy the product, also referred to as target markets. So if we brief, we can say that in traditional sense, market is a place where buyers and sellers gather to exchange goods and services, and in modern sense it is a set of actual and potential buyers of a product or service. Classification of market. Now we can classify market into different aspects. First is on the basis of the product. For example, gold market, cotton market or share market. Then on the basis of geographical region, that is your national market, which is also known as your domestic market, and international market. Then on the types of buyers, like we have consumer markets or industrial markets, or on the basis of quantity of goods. Let's say that we have retail market or we have wholesale market. So this is what is the classification of market. That means market is just not only related to the products, but it is also different kinds of market that we have, like product market, geographical, it is based on the geographical region. Then types of buyers also classify the market, and on the basis of the quantity of goods. Now what is marketing? Now traditionally, marketing has been defined as performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from the producers to consumers. That means those activities which basically instigate the flow of goods or services from the producers to the ultimate consumers. Therefore, activities such as packing, warehousing, transportation, pricing are all referred to as marketing activities. Now, the Philip Kotler in modern times has defined marketing as a social process. He has defined marketing as a social process by which individual groups obtain what they need and want through creating offerings and freely exchanging products and services of value to each other. That means now it is a social process where the needs and wants of the customers are first analyzed, and then based on the needs and wants of the customers, market offerings are created, and then the exchange process happens. So this is what your marketing is. Features of marketing. Now we would be discussing certain features of marketing. The first feature of marketing is need and want. First of all, we should understand that what is need and what is want. Now need is the basic necessity that if we are hungry, so we need food, so that is a basic necessity. But we specifically want a special kind of food like pizza or burger, so that is our want. Then what is, as we had discussed, need and want, that need is the basic necessity and want is more than your needs. So and what is the function or what is the job of the marketer in this is to identify the needs and fulfill them. So we can say that the primary motivation for people to engage in the process of marketing is the satisfaction of needs and wants of the customers. So the focus of marketer is on the satisfaction of such needs or wants of individuals or organizations by developing necessary products and services so that they can satisfy the need and wants of the customers. Second is creating a market offering. Now, what is market offering? It is a basically complete offer for a product or services giving to the customers. If we talk about the complete offer, so basically it includes the features of the product like size, quality and availability at a given location, etc. So a good market offer is one that is developed after analyzing the needs and preferences of the potential buyers. Then we are basically creating a product which we can sell it to the ultimate customers. The next feature is customer value, which means that the marketer needs to add certain value so that customer prefer it over competitors. Now we know that customer is ready to give a price for a product only when he gets satisfaction or only when the product is offering utilities matching to the prices. So a product will be purchased only if the buyer's perception of its value is more than the price that he has to pay for the product. The job of a marketer is what? Is to add value to the product so that the customers prefer it in relation to the competing products and decides to purchase it. That means what extra you are giving to your customer so that your customers are preferring your products over the products of the competitors. Then next we have is the exchange mechanism. Now exchange mechanism means change of goods for a price. So the process of marketing involves exchange of products and services for money or for something considered to be of value by the people. Now for any exchange to take place, it is important that the following conditions be satisfied. Children, please note down that these are the certain points that if these things are not happening, then we cannot say that the exchange has happened. So the first thing that is required for the exchange mechanism is the involvement of at least two parties. That is, one is the seller and one is the buyer. The next is each party must have something perceived as valuable by the other. That means if I am buying something, so I should know or it should be of some value to me, only then I will be buying it. So it is for both of the parties. That means suppose if I am selling anything, so I require money for that particular thing, and if I am buying anything, so that means if I am buying something, so that is of value to me, that is why I am buying a particular thing. So each party must have something as valuable by the other. Then each party must have the ability to communicate with the other and deliver the product or the services. That means they can communicate that what they want and what they are delivering. Then it must be voluntarily. That is, each party must have the freedom to accept or to reject the other party's offer. That means it should not be a forceful decision. It should be a voluntary decision that both of the parties, that is the seller and the buyers, are entering into an agreement with mutual consent. Then the parties should be willing to enter into transaction with each other. That means both the parties are willing to enter into a transaction. It should not be a forceful transaction between the buyer and the seller. So this is what exchange mechanism is. So to sum up, we have done today we have started with the new chapter, that is marketing management, in which initially we had discussed the topics to be covered in this particular chapter. Then we had discussed few important terms related to marketing. That is, first is the market, that what actually market is. We had discussed both the traditional and the modern meaning of market. Then we had discussed the classification of market, that how the market is classified into various aspects. Then marketing meaning has been discussed, and we had discussed both the traditional and the modern meaning of marketing. Then we had discussed the features of marketing, that is need and want. Need is the basic necessity and want is more than the need. So the marketer must first analyze the need and want of the customers, and then they have to, or we can say then they should basically bring their products or services in the market. Then we have to create a market offering which is a combination of all the aspects like features like size, quality and availability at the given location. Then we have discussed the customer value. That means whatever we are offering to the customers, it should be of certain value to the customer, or what extra we are offering to the customers so that our customers prefer our products over the products of the competitors. And then we had discussed the exchange mechanism, that without exchange no marketing, no business is happening. So exchange is very important, and what are the things that or what are the conditions we can say that must be there if that exchange process has to take place. So these are questions that are based on today's topic. I hope you understood the topic well. If you have any query, you can always come up with your query, students. Thank you so much.